Since we are literally a year away from Snezhnaya, if not even less, people are wanting to speculate if this is really the last year that Genshin Impact is going to be around. And if it's not already obvious, that is a hard no. But I've got my reasons, I've got speculations, I've got all this crammed into this beautiful video. But before we start, I really want to let you know about something, and please stick around through it. If you don't want to, I'll leave a mark on screen if you want to skip through the quote-unquote ad. But go on, you may or may not know what Loot Bar GG is, but if you don't, let me clue you in. Loot Bar GG is this place where you can get Genshin top-up crystals for like a really nice discount because of the way the servers work and the way like where the crystals are actually from. The way this is all transported, it makes the crystals quite cheap actually, with like discounts like 25%, 30%. I mean, you can see the prices on screen right now, like they are pretty good. But anyways, I have secured an affiliate link with them, so please, if you are going to buy crystals ever, please use my link, use this website, and all you have to do is just enter your UID, your server, and then pay. You don't have to log into your Genshin account, you don't have to give them your details and any of that stingy stuff. They also work with big creators like Jello, Impact, Chronovider, and Shotgun, so if you don't want to trust me, trust them, and please use my link, it will help me tremendously, and you get a pretty sexy discount from it too. And that's basically it. Thank you so much for listening. Let's get into this beautiful video. When we need to theorize about the future of Genshin Impact, we kind of need to go over what we already know, and what I mean by that is just to know what we have to expect for the future and know what has to come and what has to actually be explained, what has to be done. So we know there are 7 nations and Snezhnaya is the last quote-unquote proper nation, but we also have different locations. First of all, Conria is the easiest one to swipe off that list. There is going to be some form of thing involving Conria, and I'll elaborate further on that. Next, we have the Abyss. The Abyss is such a massive part of the game, and if it just gets left unexplained in the main story, and we don't even do anything about it in the Snezhnaya chapter, then that would make no sense. And obviously, our Abyss sibling is the prince/princess of said Abyss, so that whole thing will need to be sorted out. And last but definitely not least is Celestia, the heavenly principles, all of that. And are you telling me that Genshin Impact will cram all of these 3 different things into one nation story alongside with the Archon quest of that nation itself? I promise you it's not possible. And even besides that, we also have confirmation basically that Teyvat is not the end. I'll explain and elaborate on that later. But imagine we have to deal with Celestia, the Abyss, and Conria all in a 1-year cycle of updates of one nation. I really doubt that it's going to be a thing. I do see midway through Snezhnaya that we're going to deal with at least one of those things, but I doubt, and I really do doubt, that all of them will be jam-packed into 1 year, and then the next year after that, Genshin Impact just disappears, it goes offline. Yeah, I doubt it too. I don't see a world where in 2 years time, we aren't allowed to play Genshin Impact anymore. The game ends. The game's not going to end in 2 years. I promise you that right now. You'll still be able to play. There'll just be new things. But there are also some pretty big concerns when it comes to that. Like, a lot of people, when the main Teyvat story is done, a lot of people will lose interest in the game and the game story after that, especially after we have cleared Celestia, the Abyss, and Conria. After all those 3 places have been fully addressed, the story after that will probably be the fall off of the game itself. And I really don't think the game is going to go offline. Look how long Honkai Impact 3 has been going. That game is on update 7.9 right now, I'm pretty sure. We are on update 5.2, so rest assured you'll be fine. The game isn't going anytime soon. Don't worry, don't hold your horses. But let me get onto that confirmation I was talking about. So when we come over to this video, we see the words Teyvat chapter, right? Not Teyvat storyline, not Genshin Impact storyline. We see Teyvat chapter. And oh, what? Huh? What? This is what we plan our videos, guys, because yeah, I had no clue. I don't know why I didn't know about this. I don't know why I didn't hear about this. But now there's just a Conria chapter. We've got the confirmation that Snezhnaya is not the end, and Conria also is not the end. Like, it may seem like after this, it doesn't talk about like a new act, but Conria is not the end. And that is because when we come over around this part of the video, Dying Slave talks about you as the traveler fighting him and putting him down basically. But yeah, as you can see, the journey has reached its end, but one final door remains. Step forth. Defeat me, command me to step aside, show me that you are worthier than I do to rescue her. Now this, I believe, is not going to be in the Conria chapter. This is going to be after Conria. What my theory is that this is going to be the Celestia chapter. One thing which is really interesting, we can see that this is obviously the MC, because in all promotional materials, the chosen main character is Ether. But we can see in this part, he is in the garden of the flower is in this garden. I forgot what it was called, but in the last Dying Slave quest, we basically got confirmation that this is where the Abyssal sibling ended up at the end of their journey. But over here, we can clearly see that... Wait, can I make this high quality? We can clearly see that the traveler's there alone, by themselves, and they're upset, right? With something in their hands. We see the traveler looking upset by themselves, right? And this is huge. Like, I don't think people realize like the interpretation of this. And I don't want to say anything because I don't want to jinx anything, guys. I'm just a YouTuber. Like, oh shit. Huh? But as you can see, I believe that right now there might not even be a plan for the future ahead of the Abyss, Celestia, Conria. After that, there probably isn't like anything planned out right now. But rest assured, I don't think it'll be the end. I think there'll probably be at least another year of the traveler and their sibling, if the sibling is there, and they'll be doing a various amount of quests, various amount of shit. But yeah, regardless, that was a very big yap fest, and well, all I want to say is rest assured we have at least 2-3 years of the Genshin Impact left. So that is basically confirmed. As it is right now, we have 2 years left of Genshin Impact, which is confirmed, but it is also very likely that it's not the end. But just so you know, you can keep spending your Prima Gems or whatever you were worried about. You can get rid of those worries basically, because you'll be fine, right? I am 90% sure that Genshin Impact won't be gone anytime soon. The game gets so much funding. They're not going to let it die because of the Archon quest finishing. And they're probably going to try to drag it out as long as they can. Which is a good and bad thing, but that's something for a different video. We're going to see how it rolls out. And if I'm all wrong in the end and the game ends in the Conria chapter, and that's it, then you can throw tomatoes at me. It's okay. But anyways, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and all of that beautiful commenting stuff. And if you are once again going to buy crystals, please use my link in the description. You get a discount for using the website, and all you need to do is put your UID server, credit card, you know, all those new things. You don't even have to put your Genshin account details in. Like, it's that smooth. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching. This video actually took quite a bit of time to make, and yeah, remind me to do some research next time.